Most people were raised only keeping the New Testament. We were taught that the Old Testament was done away with and that there's no reason to study it. It's just old lessons learned we can glean from. This kept us from understanding that the Ten Commandments is an outline of the 613 commands that Yahweh gave his people. That's in the first 5 books of the Bible, which is called the Torah, and Torah translated into English as instructions. The first 4 commandments tells us how to honor Yahweh and how we are to love him. To find out detail in that, we're to go back to the Old Testament and find out those details. The next 6 tells us how we're to treat one another and to treat our neighbor. Again, go back to the Old Testament to find out those details. You'll find them in Deuteronomies and Numbers. An example that Yahweh gives to us that I want to talk about is how to keep a Sabbath. It's the 4th commandment. It's not done away with. Yeshua hanging on the cross for our sins has nothing to do with honoring Yahweh and keeping his commands, which Ezekiel 20:20 tells us that it is a sign between him and us that we're his people and he's our God if we honor and keep the Sabbath day holy. 6 days, it tells us in Genesis, that you have to work and toil, and on the 7th day, you are to rest. You are to cease from all work. Nehemiah gives us a good example of that too. He talks about how when they're rebuilding the temple, that when the merchants came in and it became Sabbath, he made them all go outside the gates and wouldn't let them back in. Even ran them away from the gates so that when Sabbath was over, then they could come back in. He didn't even want them tempting the people to sin against Yahweh and buy, sell, or trade on the Sabbath. It's not permitted. It is a day that you cease from all your work, and going out and buying something is making someone else work. Common sense. No buying, selling, or trading.